I'll take a Curbside Chronicle there.
Well, more than one because there's a free movie ticket.
Oh yeah, just give me 2 of them. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, okay, great. Oh yeah, you made my day, thanks. The person that founded the Curbside Chronicles, our alum, Whitley O'Connor. So that was unexpected there. At OSSM, academics has primacy. You know, the focus is on their academic studies. We still have a wonderful fine arts program. We have a physical education program. You know, we don't just do math and science. We have a wonderful humanities program. They're well-rounded young people, well-rounded individuals.
There had just been a major cutback in education funding, 20% in fact. In fact, there were only 2 states who had deeper cuts than the state of Oklahoma. So Dr. Wang walked into that situation as the new president and headmaster.
I spent a lot of my time at the state capitol because we had to maintain good relations.
A bill was introduced to actually close the main center.
He was never negative. In other words, it was always, okay, if this is the way it is, how do we figure out how we can do something about this?
My main purpose is to try to work to ensure that OSSM gets the maximum funding that it can, the maximum support.
All the legislators, he gave them these pocket sleeves. He always would like to wear a bow tie. They could identify him right away. And he did a great job of really communicating with the legislature and helping us a great deal with funding.
It's a smiley Asian guy that wears bow ties, and that's me. So.
I mean, Frank Wang was just magnificent in interacting with them, and it was good both for the student and it was good for the institution that he became much more involved in the legislative process.
Dr. Wang is a person that cares more for others than he does himself. He's a very giving individual. He wants to help people. So I've tried every year to do anything Dr. Wang asked me to do because he's such a dear friend.
When I was a high school student, I met a fellow named John Saxon. He died in '96, but he asked me to run his company. And I grew it to $100 million in sales, a major textbook publishing company. My claim to fame is I appeared in the Wall Street Journal in the little dot picture. So they say that you've arrived in American business if you are in the Wall Street Journal. I was above the fold. When this happened, this was one of my bucket list items. I went to our board and I submitted my letter of resignation. I said, I want to pursue my life's passion to be a classroom teacher. And so I came to the Oklahoma School of Science and Math.
Just to think that somebody who has a PhD in mathematics from MIT chooses to come and teach high school mathematics when he could have gone to lots of other institutions at a lot more money. That tells you that he was on a mission. And I want to say he accomplished that mission.
Dr. Wang's life is a sermon. I mean, by their fruits ye shall know them. And anybody who knows Dr. Wang knows what his qualifications and qualities are. I've never met anybody that has the kind of servant's heart that Dr. Frank Wang does. It's authentic, it's genuine, it's consistent, and it's who he is.
Drove himself all over the state of Oklahoma, paid himself almost nothing, worked endless number of hours to maximize the number of children that would have exposure to science and math, and to give of himself all he had to give.
You know, I'm a big subscriber to the Bible verse, Luke chapter 12, verse 48, which says, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Nationally, there are 20,000 public high schools. Awesome ranks number 20 among 20,000.
We all should say to Dr. Frank Wang, job well done. We, the people of Oklahoma, really thank you for what you've done, because his shadow will be cast over that institution for the rest of its existence.
And he is the most selfless, giving human being I've ever known, and also know that he's got more to give than almost any human being. He so recognizes every child has possibility, and he's able to bring out the most.
We had a young lady come in her first year at OSSM, and one of the main reasons she went to the School of Science and Math was she wanted to be an engineer, but she did not understand math. She took a math course under Dr. Wang, and bless her heart, she said, After that course, she says, I want to be a math major. Changed her whole way of looking at everything. And she was so excited about really understanding math when she wasn't able to before. So he's just a master teacher. I think the whole state benefited greatly by Dr. Wang being the president.
Dr. Wang, thank you so very much for instilling in young Oklahomans self-confidence and knowledge that will help us put a stamp on the state that should be called the Wang stamp.
And it would be a wonderful tribute to Dr. Wang if we could build upon what he and the leadership team and the predecessors have created to date.
And for that, I give you a hearty thank you, thank you, thank you.